makes a good freelance writer? Welcome back. In this video, I want to chat about 6 habits I've learned and am still learning and probably will forever be learning about being a good freelance writer or a writer in general. And I think this can apply to anyone really. If you're in the freelancing space, if you are in a different industry as well, I think it's just about becoming better in our skills and talents. This is a question I've been reflecting on for a while now, and I also wrote an article about it, and I wanted to make a video on some of the points that I came up with. But let me backtrack first to failure. I want to chat a little bit more about failing forward. This is an idea that I've been learning and I think I'll just learn it for the rest of my life, really. I think it's important for us to learn to engage with failures in healthier ways and cultivate healthier mindsets around failure. It's going to happen. We are going to fail. We are going to make mistakes. There will be disappointments along the road. But how do we engage with it? Do we identify with the failure? Do we tie our self-worth to those failures and then we feel bad about ourselves and we think we're not good enough or that we can't get anything done? Or do we see the failures as lessons? They're stepping stones along the way. It's important for us to fail forward. Without failure, we won't be able to learn a lesson. We won't get better. That comes with us allowing ourselves to do that. We have to be willing to see failures in that way. If we let failures drown us or pull us down, we'll never get the lesson from them. So I think there's two sides of it, and which side are you choosing basically? What I've learned is to not tie my self-worth to failures or mistakes. Those are two separate things, and failures don't determine who we are. We choose who we want to be when we experience a failure. If we choose to learn the lesson from it and extract all the gems that it has to offer, we can move forward and experience more success from it. But if we start to identify with the failure and start to think that we are a failure, that's going to lead us down a dark path. It's going to lead us down a road that just it won't offer us much growth if we choose to stay self-defeated by failures and disappointments. But what I'm trying to say is adopting this mindset of fail forward, I think really helps to steer us in a more positive direction. So how this relates to being a good writer is after a couple of mistakes I made as a freelance writer and some failures on my part, it got me thinking, what did I learn from those mistakes and failures? Where do I still need to develop my skills? What might be lacking? And how can I just learn from it? But let me get to the 6 habits or lessons that I learned. Maybe these will help you too. And some of them also interrelate, but I think repetition is a good thing. Okay, number 1, a good writer always upskills. A good writer always develops their skills and talents. If they don't know something, they research and they learn it. They develop that skill. They cultivate the awareness to know where they might be lacking in skill. This can be punctuation, grammar, how to write a sentence, all the way to how do I manage my money, tax, all those aspects of running a freelance writing business as well. It's not just about the writing. Number 2, a good writer always reads. So if you don't have a book that you are currently reading, or there's a book on your list that you want to read, grab it, and even if you read just a page a day, even if you read just a paragraph, I know these days our attention spans can be quite short, focus can be lacking, and I know for myself, sometimes I just don't have the focus to read. But I know reading just a paragraph a day will completely shift my mindset. It will make me feel like, okay, I read something today, and what can I do tomorrow? So, small steps. If you can't manage a page a day, start with half a page, start with a paragraph. I think it's just important that we get back into reading. And I'm speaking to myself here now too, because I've not been reading as much as I've been wanting to. So, if you have a list of books that you've been wanting to read, pick one that calls out to you and start reading it. Number three, a good writer understands what is being asked of them. Comprehension, basically. A good writer understands and comprehends the context. They understand and comprehend what is being asked of them. So this can come across in briefs, in emails, a call with a potential client, in any way where there are instructions. A good writer sits with those instructions and makes sure that they understand it. They understand what's being asked of them. They understand what they need to be doing. I think there's a difference between just reading instructions and actually comprehending them, no, and actually understanding what is actually being asked. Because I think from that, if we truly understand what is being asked of us, we can better apply our skills and knowledge and create better work. This leads me to the next one, number four. A good writer always asks questions. Asking questions helps us better understand what is being asked of us. If we don't understand something that's being asked, if we don't understand the brief, or if we need to learn more about the client, whatever it may be, asking enough questions to gain enough information about it or about them will help us create better work. So don't be afraid to ask questions as well. Number five, this is a bit similar to the previous two, but a good writer knows what is required from the writing task beforehand, and they go through what is required even before they start writing. So this is, what is the theme? What is the layout going to be? What is the format going to be? Is this a blog? Is this a news article? Is this a for a social media post? Whatever it may be, a good writer knows what they are working with before they start writing. Okay, number six, always be transparent. Send a draft, send a pre draft of what you are planning to write to your client or to the agency you're working with, and always make sure you are on track. Don't write something and then send it as the final product, and then when it's received, it's not what they wanted. It missed the mark. So always from the beginning, from before you start writing, send through, okay, this is my plan. Am I on track here? Is this what you want? Would you like any changes? And then write your draft, send the draft through to check, okay, is this on track? Do we need any more changes? You get the idea. And then when you get to the final document, they will know what to expect. So those are 6 habits or lessons that I wanted to share with you. But I would love to hear from you. What lessons have you learned as a freelance writer, or a writer, or a freelancer in general? And how do you fail forward? But as always, thank you for watching this, and I will see you in the next video.